This video is specifically for you if you are triggered by Valentine's Day. If you are currently single and you don't want to be, and you are dreading the thought of having to deal with all the smug, loved up couples on your feeds in person, watch this, because we are going to look at how to survive Valentine's Day when you're single and you don't want to be. So maybe you're sick to death of being single. Maybe you've been single for a long time. I've been single for 4 years. That's a long time. I mean, it has been my choice, but it's still a long time. Maybe you are currently going through a breakup, or maybe Valentine's Day just brings up painful memories for you from past relationships, from stuff that you've been through before. However you are feeling, I want to start by saying this. There is absolutely no shame in where you are right now. There is no shame in having a strong reaction to Valentine's Day. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, it's just a day. It doesn't mean anything. Why are you getting so worked up about it? But your feelings are valid. If Valentine's Day triggers you for whatever reason, that's okay. You are allowed to have those feelings. You are allowed to have that strong emotional response. You are allowed to feel however you feel about it. So let yourself have those feelings, and then let's look at how you're going to survive them. You have two options. You can either ignore the day completely, forget it exists, hide under your duvet, close yourself off, shut out, whatever, just decide that it doesn't exist for you. Or, and this is my preferred option, you can make the day completely about yourself. So instead of making it about your relationship or making it about a person, somebody else, you're going to make it about you. This is going to be your day to show yourself some love. And if you want to dive deeper into what self-love actually means and how to create more of it, then make sure you go back and watch last week's video, because we dive deep into practical ways to create more love for yourself. I will link it for you. So when it comes to making this day about yourself, we are going to look at it in 3 layers. Now these 3 layers come from the 90-90 mindset concept, which is a concept that I created to help you feel confident in yourself every single day. I will link the video that goes deep into that concept for you. But for now, all you need to know is that there are 3 layers that we are going to work on. They are your think layer. This is about the mindset stuff. The act layer, which is all about practical actions, practical things that you can do for yourself today. And the feel layer, which is all about the energetic kind of stuff. So making yourself feel good when you're going through a day that you just are dreading a little bit. The first layer, the think layer, this is where we're going to focus on your mindset. So first of all, you're going to tell yourself that it's just a day, and being single doesn't mean anything about your worth or your ability to be loved. It is not shameful to be single, despite what the media tell you, despite what society tells you, despite what you have heard growing up, despite what your family say. Being single is not shameful. You are not worthless. You are not unlovable. You are not less deserving of what you want in your life just because you don't have a partner right now. And I want you to really think about that in depth. Like, spend some time reflecting on that. Spend some time reflecting on, why do you feel like you have to have a partner? Is it because you truly want one, or is it because society or family have told you that it is imperative that for you to be successful in life, you have to be loved up and married? You are lovable, you are enough, you are worthy of everything that you deserve, and being single doesn't mean anything about you. If you are actively dating and intentionally dating to stop being single and to find your dream relationship, then I would encourage you to listen to the How to Manifest the One episode that I recorded for the Date with Confidence podcast. I will link it in the description for you, because we go into a lot of detail around the actual practices that I use personally to manifest love into my life. Things like the mindset stuff that I need to get my head around, practical exercises to help me feel more confident bringing in love, and again, the energetic stuff in there. So I'll leave that for you. So when it's Valentine's Day and you're focusing on the fact that you don't have a partner, you can spend some time doing this manifestation stuff. Create yourself a little environment, maybe light some candles, put some soothing music on, and work your way through these manifestation exercises. And I would also encourage you to focus your energy and attention not on the fact that you don't have a partner, but on creating a deeper connection with yourself, on building more self-love within in you, so that when someone does come along, instead of settling for someone who isn't right or just accepting this person because they're somebody that's come along, you can instead make space for somebody who actually does deserve you and is going to treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. So you won't keep settling for less than just because you don't want to be single. In order to build this deeper connection, there are lots of different practices that you can use in the video that I mentioned before. What does self-love mean and how to create more of it. So you've got the think layer covered. You're going to tell yourself that being single doesn't mean anything bad about you. You're going to do the manifestation work, create yourself a little ritual, and you're going to focus on building more self-love. Then when it comes to the act layer, this is the fun layer, you're going to take yourself out. Take yourself on a date. Don't wait for somebody else to date you. Date yourself now. And if the idea of taking yourself out on a date fills you with dread or gives you anxiety, then I will link the How to Feel Confident Dating Yourself video so you can go and give that a watch and use the practical tips in there to help you start to take yourself out on these amazing dates. If you don't want to spend any time going out, if you don't want to take yourself out on a date night on Valentine's Day, that's understandable, especially if being around lots of couples is going to trigger you. Instead, why not arrange some time with your friends? Invite them over or book a table at a restaurant with them and make this a day of love be about your friendship love. Be about the love that you have within your friendships. Make it about spending time with people who care about you, people who you care about, and don't make it mean that intimate relationship focused love. And go out and have fun with your friends. Alternatively, if going out is just not your thing and you do not want to do it, you want to stay at home, then create yourself a lovely cozy environment. Light some candles, play that music, cook yourself a nice dinner, get yourself a takeaway, make yourself feel special and loved. You can do that without anyone else. And in the lead up to Valentine's Day, if you know that it's going to trigger you, then make sure you start unfollowing or muting people who are just going to be bragging about their relationships and about all the love that they have, or who are going to talk about their presents or their cards or the flowers their partner got. Mute them, unfollow them. You don't need to be seeing that. Protect yourself as much as you can. There is no shame in protecting yourself from things that are going to trigger you. That's a smart decision. Make that decision now. And once Valentine's Day is over, if you want to refollow people, you absolutely can. But I really believe in consciously consuming content. So you're either going to take yourself on a date, or you're going to go hang out with friends, or you're going to have a cozy night in with yourself, and you're going to unfollow all the people that are going to make you feel shit about yourself. So now it's time to look at the feel exercises. So these are practices to help you shift things energetically. And this can be a good time to focus on the area of love because of it being Valentine's Day. So if you have got any trauma, any hurt, any sadness still stuck within your body and within your energetic field from your past relationships or from an experience that you've been going through recently, then I'd encourage you to do these kind of practices as well. You don't have to do all of them because you might feel a bit crap afterwards, but they're things like EFT tapping, hypnosis, cord cutting meditations are really good to sever those energetic ties to anyone from your past who doesn't deserve to be in your life anymore. And things like breath work. Breath work changed the game for me when I went through my last breakup. I went to a session every single week for a year, and I don't know what it is about breath work because you literally lay on your back and you just breathe for an hour. But it helped to shift something within me, and it helped to process my last breakup so much quicker than any other breakup that I've ever been through before. So I would encourage you to look for facilitators for breathwork. I will leave 2 of my favourite people in the description because I've worked with both of these individually and they are incredible breathwork practitioners. And I would encourage you to look at doing something like that to help you clear anything that's stuck, because anything that's stuck will also make it harder for you to actually meet someone that deserves you in the future. Then you want to pamper yourself. So make sure you're doing things like have a bath, apply your favourite moisturiser, do your skincare routine, get your hair done, maybe get yourself a face mask, manicure, whatever it is. Pamper yourself so that you feel good in your body. You want to show your body some love and just make yourself feel good in whatever way possible. I love a pamper session, so I will grab some magazines or I will grab a show on Netflix that I want to binge. soak in the bath for a while, hair mask, face mask, foot mask, cat mask, any mask I can possibly use, and I will spend some time really taking care of myself in that respect. And if you are really struggling with Valentine's Day, then do reach out to people who love and care for you. Speak to your friends, speak to a family member, and if you're struggling and know that they won't actually understand how you're feeling, then reach out to someone like the Samaritans, or get yourself a coach or a therapist who can help you talk through your feelings, why you're struggling with the day so much, and help you to feel better about it as a whole. There is never any shame about reaching out and asking for support. Remember, at the end of the day, Valentine's Day is just a day. I know we attach a lot of meaning to it, especially as it's this day that's been created, or this traditional day that has got so much history, but it is a day, and you can just choose to view it as any other day and remove that meaning from it. Remember that just because you're single doesn't mean that you are not enough. Hold on to the vision that one day you will be enjoying a Valentine's Day with someone that you are head over heels in love with, and someone who loves you equally as deeply back. Don't forget to check out the episode of the Date with Confidence podcast on how to manifest the one, because that's got some practical manifestation tips that I use in my own dating life to help me find love, and I think that will be something that you will really enjoy listening to. I'd love to hear from you, so please leave me a comment below to share your thoughts, your feedback. Let me know if this was helpful. Share your own tips in the comments so that we can, as a community, learn and grow together. The next video is all about the things that I would do if I wanted to fall in love, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe, like, share with your friends if you found it helpful, and I will see you in the next one.